All right, we're going to solve a compound inequality. And in the Big Ideas textbook, they tell you to write this thing twice. Write it as -4 is less than x minus 2 and solve that. And then write it again as x minus 2 is less than 3 and solve that. And that works just fine. But I like to do it this way. I see a left side, a middle, and a right side. And I'm trying to get this x by itself. Well, that's fine to get rid of the, get the x by itself, okay, get rid of this minus 2. So the opposite is to add 2. In one of these problems, I need to add 2 to all three sides. So I'm going to add 2 here, and I'm going to add 2 here. Watch what happens. -4 plus 2 is a -2 is less than x, those cancel, which is less than 3 plus 2, which is 5. So basically have it in just a few seconds, real quick and easy. Now let's graph it. I've got my -2 on the left, my 5 on the right, and both of them were open circles. I'm reading this backwards. X is greater than -2, so I'm going to do it with a red. Going to the right because x is greater than -2. X is less than 5. So if it's less than 5, I'm going this direction. And then I see one of those intersection problems where it's between, like one of the and problems we discussed in the last lesson. Now this one's got a little bit more work to do on it to get the x by itself, and then there's going to be a little issue at the end. I'll show you how to fix this. To get this x alone, I'm going to subtract 1 from all three sides. The ones cancel. I have a -4 is less than -2x is less than or equal to 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. -3 plus -1 is -4. Now to get the x alone, I'll divide every side by -2. Okay, so I've got -4 divided by -2, which is a +2. I've got to turn this inequality around because do you remember that if we divide by negative, we have to turn the inequality around? So I'm going to turn that around, put my x, turn this one around. 8 divided by -2 is -4. Okay, this looks like it's normal, except the left number is, these are greater thans, and that the smaller number is on the right instead of the left. So let's just fix that. -4 is a smaller number. 2 is the larger number. Put my x in the middle. I'm turning it around, not because I divided by negative, I already did that. I'm turning it around because I want this written backwards. So I need those to be less. See, the x was between -4 and 2. I need that x to be between -4 and 2. It's greater than -4, but it's less than 2. I know that can be a little confusing. So my -4 is on the left, my 2's on the right. Reading backwards, x is greater than or equal to, that's closed circle, go into the right. X is less than, open circle, 2, go into the left. And that is what it ends up looking like.